I'm gonna hand it out, and then we'll just go over it. So go ahead and just start perusing.
You need some more copies, or are you good?
Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.
Oh, I don't know.
There's two right here for both of you.
Hand us both of those two.
And then there's two. All right, we are gonna do a writing assignment over Reconstruction. We just finished your quiz, so we went over, this far, we talked about the Civil War, we talked about going into the Civil War, and then now we're discussing everything that is in Reconstruction. So, with this, go ahead at the top of your paper, write due Monday. It says, I think the date's February 6th. Oh, sorry. Totally shoot you.
What day did you say this was due?
I believe it's the 6th. It's this coming Monday.
Okay. Thank you, because I'm gonna put it in my thingy.
Oh, okay. So this will be 3 paragraphs. You guys are high school students, so make sure you write in complete sentences. So this will be 3 paragraphs. You'll do an intro, a body, and a conclusion. Now this, you are going to be, you're gonna pretend to be the President of the United States, and you're going to convince me of what you wanna do for Reconstruction. So you're gonna write in the first person. Do you guys know what a first person is?
Yes.
What is it?
I mean, my.
I mean, yes. So you're gonna talk, I think, I believe, so on and so forth. So, your first paragraph, you're gonna introduce yourself. You're gonna say, what is your full name and where are you from? So why is that important to ask, where are you from? Are you from the north? Are you gonna be from the south? What's
So they know
important?
what you're representing.
Say that again?
So they know what you're representing.
Exactly. You're trying to convince both the North and the South that they should believe in your plan. So when you state where you're from, you're doing exactly that. And also in your first paragraph, you're gonna have a brief summary on why was the Civil War fought, what was the outcome of the war, how did we end up here? And then you're gonna say, and why would it be so difficult to fix a nation after such a war? So you're at the end of that, after saying, this is what happened, this is what I witnessed, this is the outcome of it, and why is it hard that we are doing Reconstruction in the first place? I mean, Mr. Smiley said a couple classes ago, just imagine someone killing your dad, your uncle, your grandfather in a war, and now you have to come back together. So why is that so difficult to come back together?
Because forgiveness is hard.
Exactly. And then you're gonna go over a thesis statement. We kind of touched on this a little bit earlier. What is a thesis statement?
To explain what you're talking about.
What is it?
To explain what you're gonna talk about.
Exactly, it's a brief summary. So for example, I have an Android. If I am convincing you that Androids are way better than iPhones, which they are, I would say that, I would say, I think Androids are better because they're durable. I like Google Maps, and they have a better camera. And then I would explain, and I would convince you. So that's what you're doing with your thesis statement. You're having 3 points, and you're trying to convince me why your plan is the best. So after you do that, we head over to paragraph 2. Give us details behind your plan. What 3 points did you choose and why? Why should we forgive? Why should we punish? Who are you punishing? Why are you punishing them? And in this paragraph, you're going to try to appeal to both the North and the South. You're trying to make Reconstruction work. What is a way that you can make both teams come together? And then in paragraph 3, you're again gonna restate your plan, your 3 main points. What are your 3 fixes? And then you're gonna briefly describe one flaw in Johnson's plan, in Lincoln's plan, or the radical Republican for Congress. So for example, if you think the 10% plan that Lincoln has is incorrect, you don't like it, describe a flaw and why you think that. If you think forgiving everybody, tell me why that is. And if you need some help, by the way, you go to page, right now, go to page 61, you'll see the blue box. It'll describe what plan, if you get out a book, because you guys will need this to review, the blue box. You're gonna kind of base off everything off that. And of course, bring your own ideas in this as well. Alright. And then, at the very end, you wanna leave your readers with a story of why should we do this, with something catchy. You can talk about a personal story, you can talk about an analogy, briefly describe the time in your life you had an argument, a disagreement, or a fight with someone. Why did you fight with that person? What was the outcome? For example, I remember when I was young, I just made these pizza rolls. And I was sitting down, and my sister comes up to me, and she's like, I want one. I'm like, get your own. These are the last, I want these. And she starts throwing a fit, so I said, fine. And I just chucked one at her. It was the summertime, so she was wearing shorts. And a scalding pizza roll hit her leg. She started getting mad, so she comes up to me, and then she flips them all on me. And I'm like covered in like scalding hot pizza rolls. And I get up, and we're face to face. By that time, my mom is screaming for the both of us. We go to the back, and she was like, what is going on? I'm trying to explain what is going on, and as I'm doing it, I'm laughing. And my sister's laughing. So she yells at us, pick it all up. There's pizza rolls all over the wall. Like in the living room, there's just pizza sauce everywhere. And we're just laughing. This is a story I may use if I'm talking about forgiving, because me and my sister, we just, yeah, it's whatever. We forgave one another, we just had that look, and we move forward from this. So if your paper is gonna be about moving forward, I would use that story to connect to, yeah, we should probably just come together and move forward. We should just put this all behind us. Use a story like that. Don't just use a story like, hey, this is a pizza roll story, and then end your paper. How does it come together? All right, do you guys have any questions on the assignment? All right, what day is this due? Monday, that's right. And I believe you're also gonna have class time today to work on it, and class Friday to work on it as well. So use this time to start getting through at least your first paragraph.
Great. So guys, what Ms. Payne was saying is the vast majority of the information that you guys can find